Hello again, everyone. This is week 50 Memory Verse Challenge 2023. The Unfortunate Stranger. I looked outside my window, but the view was not quite clear to me. It looked like a man dressed in rags standing beneath a tree. The sun had not quite set, and I was compelled to look closer to see a less fortunate stranger. I concluded. I wonder who he could be. From his tattered clothes and his haunted eyes, his shrunken demeanor told a story of a hard life lived, I surmised, in days of his glory. He seemed like a man beaten down by the years, an unknown soldier perhaps from the war. He stood there in a pitied state, but I could not relate at all. Yet, captivated by his silent plea, I thought I heard him call. Then I wondered what could have been his faith. Moreover, why should it trouble me at all? I closed the window curtains and returned to greet my honored guests, who stood around the room in their tuxedos and formal dress. As the perfect host, I worked the room with greetings as they admired my gown and decor and all the rest. But for the unfortunate stranger outside, I was concerned, my mind puzzled, my heart distressed. I returned to the window and he was still there, so I tried to draw his attention. And touched by his haunted, empty stare, that now gave me chills to mention. Although consumed with the unfortunate man, it was still not polite to stare. But why my house this Christmas evening? Why did he suddenly appear? I thought I saw him smile. My Lord, who could he be? Then it is as if I heard a voice from heaven say, invite him in and see. I stared at him. He stared at me. I have quite enough to spare. Why not invite him in? Of what do I have to fear? Not caring about what my guest would say, I opened the window and called. I invited him in for a hot bath and to dine, still fearing my guest might be appalled. I thought that he was an unfortunate stranger. That is the picture I wanted to see. But a glorious light filled the room when he came in, brighter than the lights from my Christmas tree. My guests all stared in fright from the unfortunate stranger's appearance, I assume. But there was something about this man, not only his light, but his love filled the room. Brighter than the lights of the sequins on our gowns, even brighter than the tallest Christmas tree in town. As the light engulfed the room, my heart skipped many beats. His presence commanded reverence as we sat at his feet. I knew there was something deep in my heart. I was engrossed by his gentle assurance, which gave me every confidence to invite him in despite his ragged appearance. Our parable appeared before my eyes outside my window standing, humbly making his presence felt and with silent words commanding. He was my Savior, my Lord himself. What if I had not been obsessed? I would not have invited him in when he was really the honored guest. He had command of the room, and to the people he spoke beautifully. He made my guest feel special, greeting every question with answers towards Calvary, towards salvation. An unfortunate man came to my party not appropriately dressed, but I was the unfortunate one, not the graceful host, but the haunted guest. He stayed a while, then started to leave. The party was just starting. Please stay, I pleaded. You cannot leave. I could not bear him parting. With a smile he said, if you have done it unto the least of these, you have done it unto me. I bid him goodbye, never to part again. No longer a stranger, you see, but my Jesus, my beloved friend, who visited me. I led an unfortunate stranger this man into my home that night, and he brought Jesus to me. I invited a stranger into my heart, a man that night, and the stranger was Jesus to me. The truth is, it was he who let me in. I hope you had it in your heart to be the Jesus to some stranger, a man, woman, boy, or girl, this Christmas season. Hebrews 13:2. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares.